Hey everybody, Dan with painforyou.com. I'm thinking this will be probably a little shorter video unless I go on one of my usual riffs and keep on going and going and going. Today I wanted to talk to you about forced relaxation, which sounds like an oxymoron and a contradiction. But for many years that I had pain, I literally felt like I was walking in a straitjacket. I was so tense and I was protective. I didn't want to move too quickly for fear of hurting myself. And I'm sure many of you know what I'm talking about. And I can generally spot these people if I'm out in the shopping mall. I can see them walking in a very protected, rigid way. And we get that way because we're so afraid of hurting ourselves. And so somebody just commented on Facebook, and it was brilliant because he used the term stopped protecting. And it reminded me of my experience in this area, so I really wanted to share it here in a video format. But I literally walked around like I was in a straitjacket, and if I bumped into the wall as I was walking down the hall, and I would like immediately react. And as I started to really commit to my decision that I am okay physically, I needed to force myself to relax. And when I say forced relaxation, it's not like, relax already. It was literally like, just let all the tension out of your body. And I had to do that when I was walking too. So I imagined myself walking loosely, right? Not rigid, not this structured, rigid, protective way, but more loose, like loosey-goosey. So if somebody pushed me, I would almost get knocked over, right? Not really protective. And by doing such, I really started to ease some of the tension in my body. Now look, that may sound like a physical treatment to an emotionally induced state, but I do believe that our physical body is intricately connected to our emotional world. And if you don't believe that, sit in front of a mirror and try to put on the biggest smile you can. You know, just, hey, really big, like a crazy smile. And while you're doing that, try to be sad. Do it. Try it. Literally. Next time you're in the bathroom, look in the mirror, put on the goofiest smile, which is a physical action, right? And try to be sad, right? So the physical always tends to match the emotional. When people are depressed, they're not walking around like this with their head back, shoulders back, and with a quick step. Depressed people typically are sullen, head down, right? Depressed people on the couch, all curled up, right? They might be eating ice cream or eating a bag of chips or whatever. So sometimes, if you're not feeling so confident, instead of looking down and feeling insecure, pick up, sit up, head up, right? Put on a smile. And I can guarantee you, if you allow yourself to smile, you will start to feel happier. Again, emotions and physical are intimately connected. That's why when you start crying, you're not doing it with a big smile on your face, right? They're connected. So sometimes if you're having a challenge affecting the emotional state by changing your physical state, that can sometimes help. So if you don't want to be so tense and walk around so rigid, you're going to gotta loosen up. And what that's also going to do is translate itself to your emotional state, that you're going to be a little more loose emotionally and not quite as rigid or as protective, right? The physical movements and physical stature absolutely ties in with our emotions. The blushing face, the tears, the sadness. You know, when you're sad, your face droops. What's the opposite of that? A big smile, yeah! And it's really tough to be sad when you're smiling like this. So, if you're having a tough time with some emotions, see if changing your physical state will do that for you, right? And if you are walking around like you're in a straitjacket, try to let go and be more loosey-goosey. And I want your feedback. Tell me below. Does that help you? Has that helped you to relax your structure? Ugh. Because if it's all stress, tension, which is holding ourselves rigid, that physical tension is going to translate to our emotional world in tension. And the emotional tension could be causing the physical, and it's a wicked snowball. So try to force your body to relax, right? When you lay in bed, don't lay there tense and be like, oh, I hope I sleep tonight. Relax. From the tip of your head down to your toes. Just feel your body relax, right? And so try that. See if you can influence your emotional state by a proactive physical change. And I really love the example of smiling. Look in the mirror and smile like this. And then try to be sad. It's not going to work. You're going to kind of giggle at yourself, which is a good thing. So anyway, try that stuff. Comment below. Let me know if this is helpful. And if you've even tried it. And if you haven't tried it, why not? Come on, guys. I'm working hard here, trying to help you guys out. If you're just listening and going, boy, that made me feel good, but you don't do anything, you're going to be watching my videos in 6 months and saying, oh, Dan, I really like his videos, but I'm still not better. Well, are you doing something? So I love you guys. Make a decision. That was yesterday's video. Make a decision. And then in this video, start to change your physical stature. Don't slump. Don't be depressed. Don't look down. Like, head up, shoulders up. Smile. You know, if you see somebody, instead of being like, oh, I hope they don't know I'm in pain. I hope they can't tell that I'm in pain. Head up, smile. Hey, good to see you. Shake their hand. My name is Dan. Nice to meet you. So anyway, I'm going to start rambling here, and if I don't cut this off, it's going to go another 20 minutes. And the topic isn't that broad. So just try it. Try to change your physical stature and see if that will influence your moods. I bet it will. So try it. Let me know how you do with that. Thanks.